My graduation work is titled Paradise Lost Nuclear Bomb Memory is. Can architecture express your opinion? I proposed this work as an architect to support the call for a ban on nuclear weapons. There's a word that comes to mind when it comes to nuclear bombs. It's nuclear. Nuclear means nuclear weapons, atomic nuclei. The noun for nuclear is nucleus. The meaning of this word is atomic nucleus, cell nucleus, core, etc. Interestingly, this word has two opposite meanings. It has the meaning of both the atomic nucleus, the source of the terrifying nuclear weapon, and the cell nucleus, the source of life. Surprisingly, you can also find this dual personality on the site I chose, Bikini Atoll. Deformed terrain and debris created by nuclear weapons tests. And, in contrast, there is a beautiful nature like paradise. Before designing the memorial, I thought about what would I celebrate. In this project, the goal is not to build a building called the Nuclear Weapon Memorial, but to make the entire island a memorial. To define the name of this memorial, it's called Nuclear Bomb Memorial Island. Satellite images in a unique landscape is visible. This is at the Operation Castle Bravo crater. Elsewhere, the many craters in the island. There are bunkers and test sites left all over the island. Using these elements as a base, we designed a nuclear weapons memorial island. First, it is a diagram of the existing Bikini Atoll base. From the military airport on the bottom right, there are many bunkers and unique terrain left. Using this stronghold, we propose a new route. The most important part of this journey is the intentional alternation between the dystopia and the utopia base. Red represents dystopia, yellow represents utopia. As you can see from this diagram, there are 14 bases on the Nuclear Weapons Memorial Island. I'll explain the base point one by one according to the route. The first place to meet after arriving here is the airport. Located on Inu Island, it was used as a temporary fighter runway. We used this place as an airport for visitors. It also serves as a meeting square. It can be a park where you enjoy taking a walk. Next, let me introduce the Nuclear Bomb Museum. This warehouse was the place where, at the time of the nuclear test, military supplies were stored, and even nuclear weapons were assembled. We will use the remaining shelves and warehouse buildings as a nuclear weapons museum. Using two horizontally long warehouses, you can see the nuclear weapons that were actually used personally. During the lecture, you can transform the shelf into a talk concert hall. Now we're out on a boat, and we're moving to where the wrecks are. This hub is planned to be an undersea nuclear bomb memorial and a diving zone. It's a place where the warships destroyed by nuclear weapons are sunk, and it's the most famous scuba diving spot in the world. Visitors can see the shipwrecks here, and researchers can study them themselves. There is a fixed memory underwater and a mobile memory underwater. You can move to a mobile memory up to a specific point. Divers can access shipwrecks through hexagonal nets. A small submarine allows passengers to use the undersea memorial. Leaving behind the undersea nuclear bomb memorial, we are now on the Bikini Island. Here, you can see palm trees and crops planted to test the impact of nuclear weapons. Due to artificially planted palm trees, it feels like entering a labyrinth. We made a shortcut for visitors to easily find their way. I hope you have time to feel peace here and pay tribute to those who have been killed by nuclear weapons. Next to the palm tree labyrinth, there is a site that was used as a residence by the existing Bikini Island natives. No one is living now, but we will use it as an accommodation and diving support center for many visitors and researchers who will visit in the future. You must use the dock when you leave for another island in the atoll. This dock was a forced migration dock that had driven the natives away for nuclear testing in the past. This place will now be reborn as a gathering place. Near Bikini Island, Aoman Island, you can find a bunker to observe a nuclear test. The bunker, preserved in its original shape, has 3 huge openings. This creates a dreamy atmosphere. Can you believe that this space has been transformed into a place where you can experience the nuclear weapons test? Combining VR and various technologies, we reenact the nuclear test situation. We have introduced a technology to install special mats in existing spaces and reenact nuclear test situations. Also, it provides a realistic experience by utilizing a beam projector. In special circumstances, the opening can be closed, providing a more dynamic experience. Next, we propose a unique space where you can travel to the beach and hear the sound of the sea in a nuclear-fired crater. This space allows you to feel the action taking place in the calm water. Even the seemingly empty sea is actually a space full of sound. You can experience different things in different types of spaces. The sound gathers and spreads. Sometimes it resonates. There is a corridor-type bunker on Nam Island in the upper left corner of the Bikini Atoll. This place is reused as a memorial hall for the Bikini Atoll Aborigines. It creates a variety of atmosphere by removing parts of the thick bunker or blocking the opening. First, using parts of the structure and flowing water, a monument was built to commemorate the victims. Passing through the monument, entering the bunker, you will encounter a corridor with no light at all. The name of this place is the Silent Road. In this space, you can feel the fear of the Bikini Island natives who were forced to leave the island. After a long hallway, 3 exhibition halls appear. Meet the past and future of Bikini Atoll here. Next, let's go to Bravo Crater, the most famous atoll. The island was destroyed by a nuclear bomb, and only crater remains there. We built a new memorial tower in the space that was lost by nuclear bomb. Through this tower, we want to recreate the explosion of nuclear weapons. At certain times, nuclear explosions can be reproduced using seawater as a pillar of water. Visitors can go up to the observatory on the rooftop of the tower and see the whole atoll. Oh, they're reenacting a nuclear explosion over there. Next, let's go to the Bird Research Center, where you can easily meet endangered species of warship birds. Visitors can experience various birds here, and researchers can carry out research projects. Birds that need treatment can be protected and released from the geodrome. And the Bikini Atoll has the largest shark habitat in the world. You can experience sharks by diving here. Then, let's go to the place where Coon Crater was. This is one of the failed nuclear test sites. It was formed in a beautiful coastal landscape, thanks to a weaker than expected bomb. You can experience various marine sports such as diving, hopping tour, water, leisure, etc. Now, it's time to meet the last bunker. This bunker was set up to observe coastal nuclear tests. You can check the history of the nuclear test at the Bikini Atoll. You can also relax in an outdoor bubbless. Also, some of the bunker was taken out and the light was drawn in. Visitors can recall what they experienced and felt on the nuclear bomb Memorial Island before returning to their daily lives. Which would you choose? Human destructive power or beautiful natural resilience? Thank you.